After that long night, we shall visit Tahtasali Patna Sahib, a local attraction built on the banks of the Ganges River in Patna and is one of the only 5 holy seats of Sikh in India to get some blessings. After a couple of hours driving, we finally got to Bodh Gaya, the place, well, we were supposed to be the night before. Having 2 black belts on board means total preventative maintenance. After 19 hours of long drive, we could feel the shore is getting a bit tired. Before it gets to a breakdown, we decided to send to a local workshop for an MOT. The chief told us every year he gets people from the rickshaw run in his workshop for maintenance and repair. After a couple of hours magic work, our tuk-tuk was sounding a lot more healthier.
We're on day 6 and we're heading to Varanasi. We set off at 4 AM to try and make some sense. But the weather's terrible. So for the first time I'm using our very own lady motor. What's leaking? The windscreen is leaking. Plus on this end, all the water is going to go to the electricals.
As we closed in Varanasi, we had to navigate through the big boy roads with steamed tikki masala. Also, as you can see, our rickshaw is starting its deteriorating process. Finally, we made it! The Ganges cuts through the city, making Varanasi a major center for pilgrimage. The locals believe that death in the city will bring salvation. Oh, and if you think M25 is bad, think again. Apparently this is a perfect functional roundabout. Oh, and the cows! The local hotels hasn't been very accommodating for the foreigners because foreigners usually means paperwork. And of course, I get special treatment from time to time.
She's getting dwarf treatment.
So now we are in Varanasi and for the first time we 3 are sitting together at the park. So this tour guide is taking us around in Varanasi. Varanasi is famous for its gates, which are the embankments along the riverbank where pilgrims perform their rituals and daily ceremonies for their mother Ganges.
Every day they do the ceremony for Ganges. Ganges is not just a river for us, it's a holy river and we call Mother Ganges. It's completely almost 2,000 kilometers.
People around Varanasi carry the body of their family member to Varanasi for cremation. Within 3 to 5 hours of the passing of the family member, the family needs to gather around and arrange the transportation of the body to the Ganges. It takes 3 hours to burn the body, and then oldest son needs to pick up the remaining ashes and throw back into the Ganges without turning back, meaning cutting away ties from the dead. It's definitely a very different way to send off the dead. It carries its weight and significance among the locals.
Today is day 7 and we're leaving in Varanasi and heading west. And Jobin's feeling ill, Lee's feeling ill, and I'm feeling fantastic, but I've got a polluted hip. I've got a limpy leg from the pollution.
Limpy leg from the pollution. My mission for the day is like to have as much fluid as I can.
As much what?
Fluid.
Yeah, finally. I've been telling you that all yesterday, you've just been so stubborn.
He's a 2 days lead time behind us.
It's always a lead time, like you just tell him and then 2 days later it will click. Oh no, it was 7-day lead time with the deed. Lee's our captain for our vessel for the first round. She's gonna maneuver us through the Varanasi traffic. We're on day 7.
After leaving Varanasi, the roads started to seriously deteriorate. It's a national highway, they say. Of Of course, the bus would not leave any room for us to maneuver.
Move very well.
A pothole road, going through potholes, heading to our next pothole city.
How long have we been potholing?
Well, since this morning, which is 8:30, we've been traveling for 9 hours, and we've covered possibly just about 100 kilometers. 9 hours being 100 kilometers of possibly.
Talking to the locals at the petrol station, apparently this potholed highway was only constructed 3 months ago. Clearly some corruption has contributed to our special bumpy experience. With strong perseverance, we finally hit a tarmac road just before sunset.
Well, it's not getting dark. Sunset is almost the time. We've still got about 40-50 kilometers to go to Riwa, which is where we want to stay. Finally, we've got some proper tarmac, so we want to put some good mileage in there and head to our final destination.
And when are we due for fuel top up?
Now it's day 8. We started off in Riwa and thought we should head down to the west coast and visit Mumbai. That was an ambitious plan because it would add an extra 3 to 5 days to the trip. But we were determined, and we knew the risk because Bhopal was our next milestone, where half of the trip there is jungle area. So once in, there's no turning back. But then, our rickshaw started misbehaving. It keeps jerking every time we went constant high speed. Not knowing the root cause, we changed out the spark plug, the fuel filter, all the usual suspects. But nothing seemed to be fixing the problem. Then we thought it must be the carburetor. So, well, no chance we can fix that. Stopped by at a local mechanic, got some calibration done. The issue didn't get completely fixed, but the performance seemed to have some enhancement. We marched on, but that's already 8 hours into the trip. We've only managed a third of the way.
After lost count of days now, and who knows when. And we still got more than halfway to go to the middle. God knows where we're going to sleep tonight. To challenge ourselves, push the boundaries.
It shows around some of the features of the tuk-tuk.
Well, there are many features of this tuk-tuk. Paddy, absolutely useless. Are you sweet enough? This is absolutely waterproof. Occasionally we need to leave sometimes just to make sure people are aware of our location. So this curtain is retrievable. It's very functional. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Day 9 of the Indian rickshaw run, and we're currently on our way to Nagpur. We was planning to go to Mumbai, but yesterday we had to abort that ambitious task because we were sat in this rickshaw for a mere 24 hours because the roads are so bad. And then it was a monsoon, so we got drenched, it was cold, we had no hotel. So we've aborted the plan to visit Mumbai and we're off to Nagpur, which is more away from the west coast. It's now Friday, so we've got 7 days left of the rickshaw run to get to Kochi. I'm currently spreading my legs out on the rickshaw because Jobin has gone. We are lacking a team member. Hello? Where are you? Well, so that was Jobin, so we thought we'd run out of fuel because the rickshaw just came to a sudden stop and we panicked because there was monkeys all by the side of the road. So he had to get onto one of the locals' motorbikes to go and get some fuel. But then the rickshaw started working again, so we're just going to meet back up with him at the petrol station. but it has been a blissful 5 minutes whilst he's not here. Okay, so we have found the garage that Job and Wick got sent to, so we are reunited as a team. Lee, how is that?
We don't really care anymore. We're tired, we're exhausted. We're still very optimistic about getting to any sport we decide to do on the day. But yeah, just need a bit. I'll see you later.
Give us an update on where we're going to set off to.
Well, I fucking like dear. We were all very, very tired. I just slept 5 in the morning, woke up 11.
Okay, so we've been on the road for 9 days now, and we have never ever seen a motorway as good as this one. Now it's raining, so me and Joe have just been handcrafting some bespoke curtains for the sides.